What is up, YouTube? It is Mr. Egoting, aka your future father, aka your favorite YouTuber. Subscribe. This episode will be a Black Ops 2 Emblem tutorial for Pichu. Special shout out to Recon SK. He is the reason I'm doing this emblem. I was playing a match and I saw him with the emblem and I really liked it. So original props creator of the emblem goes to him. So let's start. This is what it's going to look like when it's done. His is by far better than mine. Maybe I'll put a picture of his at the end, but this is what mine looks like, and it's gonna look something like this. And this is probably one of my favorite emblems that I've done. So I hope you guys will enjoy this as much as I did. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get a circle, and you want to make it bright yellow. You want to turn it into kind of like an oval shape. That looks pretty good. And this is going to have to be proportioned, so you want to make sure, or you're going to have to reproportion everything, which I actually just had to do. This is my second take of doing this, so hopefully I won't have to do it again. You want to duplicate that and make it the background color, and then when you're done with that, get the diamond. You're going to want to free scale this, and Pichu has really big ears, so you're going to want to make the ears kind of big, like that's like perfect almost. Change that to black. Duplicate that. Change this to yellow. Same color as the head. You don't want to change that. It doesn't really matter if you have it in front. I actually kind of like it in front because then it lets that the ears are different. And there's actually a way to free scale that ear. You want to make it a little bit smaller. That's perfect. So that there's black on the outline. It looks like an outline, but you don't have to use so many shapes. And then for the top of the ear, you're going to get this. Free scale that as well, so it looks more sharp. Oops. Look what I did to it. Excuse me. Free scale that. I didn't take it off free scale. That's why it looked like that. Bring it all the way up here. And the ears are going to be a little bit imperfect. You see right there, one side is bigger than the other. And by one side, I mean the top part of the yellow is, I don't even know what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. What I'm saying is irrelevant, to be honest. I'm just trying to make conversation with myself at 1 a.m. So that's me just doing this video at 1 a.m. pretty much. Duplicate the other yellow ear so you don't have to do this thing all over again. Make it maybe a little bit bigger at the bottom. That looks pretty good. Duplicate that. Bring that over here. And it doesn't really matter if the ears are out of the screen. You might want to keep the ears in the screen just to make it look better depending on how you want it to look. But like I said, the ears on Pichu are really big, so it's kind of like up to you. It's kind of your personal preference. Two black eyes, they're both going to be circles. Duplicate that. Make it white, small, bring it to the top a little bit. Leave a little bit of room there. Duplicate that as well. Bring it to this side. And then we're going to do the mouth next, and it's going to be the half circle. You want to free scale this to make it look like a mouth. Color picker. You want to kind of make it one of the little red ones. Bring it down. That looks pretty good, to be honest. Looks better than I thought it was. And then the tongue is going to be a little bit of a different shade. I think I kind of messed up on this. Hold on one second. Yeah, okay. It's gonna be that one actually, and then we're gonna do the little electric shock cheeks. I guess they're just cheeks. They're little pink rosy cheeks. It's the brightest pink color there is, and you're gonna bring that. They're kind of like diagonally under the eyes. Duplicate that. Bring that one over here. Maybe a little bit more to the side. These eyes seem a little too big. I might have messed up the head again. I keep doing this. I'm trying to do this body, and you want to make sure you have the head proportioned to the to Pichu, or you're gonna have to keep redoing it, which is what I had to do when I first started. So this one, I'm not really sure how Recon did this one. I chose to do this triangle. You can free scale it. Change the color to the same color as the head. Now this is where I messed up a couple times. I really can't tell the difference between these two shades. Whatevs. And then when you're done with putting the body, you're going to want to once again get the circles, turn that into like an oval shape, make it the same color as the body, bring it down to the bottom, and yeah, keep that, sorry about that. I don't know why I'm apologizing, I'm talking to myself. And then you want to have the foot have an outline, so you know the foot will just camouflage into the body. Duplicate that one, bring it over here to this side, put it there. Doesn't matter. You can have it at the bottom of the screen. Duplicate that, just bring it over here. Actually, it's probably better to actually just duplicate the one that you already have, so you don't have to move anything. You can just make the black behind it bigger. And this is one of the things that I went wrong with. I should probably do this last. It doesn't really matter what order you do it in, to be honest, because it's not going to affect anything. You want to get the captain badge, and you want to make it small. And this is really the only one that's kind of different from everything else. Is these are going to be the toes. And by different, I mean it's like a shape that you normally wouldn't use that you're using on this just to like save layers for a background color and a tail, or at least that's the layers that it saved for me. Excuse me. And then for the hands, sorry if I like smack my like tongue on the roof of my mouth. It's like a really bad habit when I'm doing commentaries. I apologize. So you want to get the hands, and you want to bring this all the way to the back where it's under the head and the body. Make it small. Change it to the same color as the body. Now this is where it gets a little tricky. You want to duplicate that. Bring it all the way to the end. It's kind of a hassle to do this. Then bring this one all the way back. Going for a ride. Put it behind that one, and then there you go. You want to actually probably want to get the hand all the way to the edge. That looks pretty good. You want to make this maybe a tad bit smaller so there's room for the other hand. There we go. And then you can just duplicate that hand. Very simple, easy goings. Sorry for making this tutorial a little long. I could have done the speed art, but I just kind of like commentating over my stuff. I don't know why, but I probably, once I get a little bit deeper, because I have a lot of emblems that I have coming up. Charlie Brown one that I really like. What else do I have? Oh, I have Nelson from The Simpsons. If any of you guys know Nelson. So that one's really cool. I have a Kid Buu, which I'm sure a lot of Dragon Ball Z fans will enjoy that one. And there's the hands. They're a little bit different sizes, so you might want to make them the same size, or at least relatively the same size. They're pretty relative. And then you want to get the tail. For the tail, why do I have so many extra layers? Oh, this is going to be it's kind of like a little collar. It's not a collar. It's just kind of like a I don't really know what it is. It's just like it's a birthmark. Let's call it that. And you want to put this one right here. This is turning out to be actually better than I thought. Then you want to get the tail. You can make this black because Pichu's tail is really yellow, but since it's like the edge of the tail is black, so you can just leave it black if you want. Bring this all the way to the back. Why is it like that? There we go. Bring that to the back, and you can have it so that it just looks like a rectangle like that, or you can make it so that people like know that it's supposed to be a tail, and you can just make it kind of smaller. That's what I like to do. That actually doesn't look that good. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, people will get the point, you know. People get the point. So this is looking really nice. I might actually use this one, and for some reason I have extra layers, like extra layers. Like I have a lot extra. I don't know how. And then you can make the background whatever color, but Recon had like a baby blue, so I chose to do a baby blue. Oh, here we go. We can do this one. We can make. Sorry, I messed up a little bit. You can make this one black as well. Bring that one all the way back over here. Give his body shape. The only reason why I didn't do it at the beginning was because I wasn't sure if I was going to have room for it. And there we go. And that looks really good. This is a Pichu. Let me just fix the toes a little bit. I really like it. Once again, special thanks to Recon SK for kind of helping me out with this. He gave me a lot of guidelines on how to do it. Really enjoy this. Let's apply it to my player card. And this is what it looks like. That is Pichu from Pokemon. Thanks for watching. Long video. Thank God and stay humble. Peace out.